Today, once again, I'll be speedrunning 3 of your suggested Prodigy World Records. However, to make things a little bit more challenging, I only have 3 attempts for each record. Let's see how I do with this. So our first speedrun actually comes from a good friend of mine, DKY Play Prodigy, and he suggested battling Sir Constello, which I think is a really creative idea. Now, I already know the ins and outs of how to battle Sir Constello. I've battled him a lot of times, and I know what pet combos you should use and how you should structure your wizard. So I think let's just share with you guys the game plan. I'm sorry, I thought I could like sneak in a little Ryan Trahan reference there, but now I'm actually gonna go with double Leviathan. Now, a lot of you guys might be raising your eyebrows saying, why are you doubling up on pets? But this is actually really good. I would have used a pet like Nebula, which has a lot of good spells. However, the only caveat with Nebula is that he has 1 magic meter. And when you have 1 magic meter, you need to constantly refill that 1 magic meter, meaning answering more questions, meaning more time wasted. So Nebula and also all mythical epics are kind of obsolete in speedruns, sadly. However, having 2 Leviathans with 2 magic meters is a lot better. I'll be using the Moon Hammer, which gives Galactic Glow a really powerful astral single, as well as the Galaxy Worms Relic, which gives Galaxy Merge. Now, usually I use the Ancient Astral Relic, which gives Astral Beam, but the reason I'm using the Galaxy Worms Relic today is because Astral Beam is actually an AoE Astral Multiple, and this is a regular AoE, so it only hits the team once, but Astral Beam hits the team twice. And that attack animation where the spells actually hit the monsters is going to take way more time when you're hitting twice versus hitting once, which is why I want to use this 1-hit AoE to save as many milliseconds as we can, because when it comes down to the wire, these things might count. So the last thing that we need to do is prep our pets. Right now, my entire team has 0 magic meters, so if we went into the Sir Constello battle now, we wouldn't have anything to attack with first round, and we'd have to waste our time answering math questions. So we're going to do that now and give ourselves at least 1 magic meter to work with, so when we get into the battle, we can instantly do a ton of damage to Sir Constello's team. So with that, let's start prepping those magic meters. Okay, all of my pets are checked, everything seems okay. Let's go ahead and just start this battle. Here we go. Okay, I think that was reasonable. Shiverstag Frostfang is not good, but we do have a pretty good first round. I kind of wish enemies didn't go first. This actually kind of sucks. Okay. I don't know why did I go for that? Why did I go for that? Big dodge. Huge dodge. I kind of just went with lowest health, to be honest, but we are dodging too much. We're really dodging too much. Wait a second. Do I save magic coins on this? I don't know. We're just gonna keep going. I was thinking of... Perfect! That's really good. That's really good. I was thinking of saving my Galactic Glow and just trying to catch Frostfang and save my Galactic Glow, but I guess not. Okay, question kind of tripped me up. Let's go with Body Slam. Maybe should have gone for something different. I guess let's go with the Shadow Multiple next. This definitely isn't my best time. There's definitely people that can beat this. I probably should have changed my questions to something a little bit better. Galactic Glow's gone. Dang it. Let's go with Galaxy Merge. Try something here. 500's pretty good damage, actually. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. That sucks. But, let's see what Shiverstag's gonna do here. Great fumble. Let's just try Stick It in Sky. Perfect. That's great. That's wonderful. Okay. I was actually thinking of going for like a multiple or something. This is really good because I think this is round 3. So this round we should get all out attack. Good news is we're getting a lot better spells. Or we're getting a lot better questions. So this is gonna be, what a great 5-hit. What a great 5-hit. We have all out attack. We have all out attack. Sub 315. Sub 315. Sub 315 all out attack. Sub 315. Sub 315. Oh. Okay. 317.32. I think that was pretty good. Definitely beatable though. Not my best work. Definitely not my best work. I wanted to do something a little bit on the easier side to get back into speedrunning, but I think that was pretty good. Definitely beatable by some YouTubers that I'm not going to name. But we did get Darksire, which is really interesting. I guess just to add it to the board, I'm pretty good with 317. I'm pretty good with 317. Alright, so our next comment is going to come from an anonymous user, and he asked to speedrun getting a critical hit. Now, I've actually done this before in my old speedrun when I tested your Prodigy World Records, I think about a year ago. And this was a really exciting one, so I'm glad that it came back as a popular suggestion. Now, in terms of how I'm going to get the critical hit, I think it's actually like 10 times easier to get a critical in this battle system, so I think I have a good game plan. So these are my pets that I'm going to go for. Now, if you're wondering where I'm going to do this speedrun, it's actually going to be in Firefly Forest. Because as you can see when we go into a battle here, these monsters are at super low levels, level 9 and level 9, with barely any health. And what that means is that their stats, which are not shown here, but their stats, if you look at them in the pet book, are also really low, especially their defense and dodge. So if we were to go ahead and use Hail Shards here because of their low defense, yes, it was powerful, but we're able to get a lot more criticals with this as well. Now I'm going to try something a little bit different and instead use Regalaxy just to see if I'll be able to do a critical with Galactic Glow. Okay, luckily it doesn't have an initial weight. I'm going to go with Sprite here. Let's see what happens. 3217. Okay. This might be a little bit more difficult than we thought. Never mind. It's really just up to luck here, to be honest. This is actually... Oh! Okay, there we go. Okay, that works, I guess. Maybe let's try Carve, because maybe multiples will help us a little bit more. I don't really know. Because that was only a 2-hit. I'm probably going to test a few things to see which one is actually better, because I don't really know about this. So I'm going to use Leviathan here as my last test, because he has a 5-hit multiple with, I'm pretty sure, an initial weight of 0, so we should be able to use it immediately, and we'll see if the multiples are the meta here for criticals. Okay, Umbra Volley isn't first round, which is a bit annoying, but I can use Stygian Sky, and it doesn't? This is very interesting. It's not really as consistent as I thought. I don't really know. So I think our best test was me and Regalaxy. So let's just get ourselves to 1 magic meter and see how this speedrun goes. Okay, here we go with the speedrun. I'm probably gonna go with this Flick because there's usually 3 monsters in it. So let's just see what happens. We're pretty much prepped and ready to go. Let's see what happens. Here we go. I think that was a pretty good start time. Let's see what happens. Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That works! That works! Oh my gosh, that works! That absolutely works. 11 seconds. That's actually that's like the perfect thing that could have happened. Wow. Wow, I was so ready for something like that to happen. Oh my gosh. That's perfect. That's so perfect. I don't think anyone's gonna beat that. I thought I would hit it on like the first or second turn or something like that. But we got it first try. Oh, that's gonna be hard to beat. That's gonna be hard to beat. Oh boy. So our last speedrun comes from... Okay. And he suggested that I should speedrun every single area. Now, I thought that was really interesting, but the thing that struck me the most was that he said specifically just head into the area, then instantly head out as quickly as you can and see how fast that is. That's really interesting in like a really weird way, so I really want to try that out. Usually for one of these I would use pets like Regalaxy or Ice Creator, but I think this is the first record where I don't actually have to use any pets, it's just me clicking, basically. Now I guess the only criteria is to just load in everything in an area, so I would have to go to the academy, wait for everything to load in, and then go back to the next area. Now what I think I want to do is to go from Dino Dig to Shiver Chill and so on and so forth going down the map. I don't really know how long this is gonna take, but yeah, let's just try it and see what happens, I guess. Okay, here we go. I'm also playing offline, so maybe if I'm playing offline, then a lot of like the server lag won't be there. That's kind of my thought process here, but I guess let's just see what happens. Let's just head into the first area and here we go. Holy moly, this is really slow. Yeah, these waiting zones are going to be a bit annoying. Holy moly. I think we're just going to go to the main areas instead of going to all of the, to like the Titan zones and everything, so. Okay. 30 seconds. Tower Town, I actually have never been to in a while. How do you, no, wait. Here we go, map, okay. I was like, how do you get back here? That kind of wasted a little bit of time there. I don't really know how Tower Town works and everything. We're at almost a minute, and we're going into Bonfire. Dual Stadium might be pretty easy here. Let's go to our house. What the heck? That's a new UI. I actually have never seen that before, ever. Okay, we're back to Lamplight. Into Dark Tower. Haven't been here in a little bit. Finally. Shipwreck. Oh my gosh, okay. 129.39. Okay, that's definitely beatable, I feel like. I feel like that's definitely beatable. Obviously, like, a lot of, like, the loading zones and everything, like, those are really annoying because they waste so much time. But a minute 29.39 to get to every single, what, 1, 2, 3, 4... 12 areas? Is it? Wait, no, that's not 12. That's 4, 9, 13. 13 areas. So to get to all 13 areas is in a minute is not terrible. So that'll do it for today's video, guys. Make sure to comment down below any other speedrun ideas that you guys have, because it really does spice up the game to do things a little bit faster for once. If you guys want to see when I tested your speedruns over a year ago, click this video popping up on screen right now. It's really good. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.